And in the crown chakra, it says that this leaves you open to a soulmate relationship, because when you do healing work, it elevates you. It raises your vibration. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. You are with me, Wendy with Annie. And this is Words of Wisdom Tarot, where we use the chakra system to give language to what women inherently know, and the permission to trust it. I'm a little slow today. The astrology this week, I was reading about it last night. The astrology this week is really powerful. Today is going to be kind of cold and heavy, and tomorrow is supposed to be very combative. So if you're paying attention to what's going on energetically, you may be feeling this. I know I am. I woke up this morning. I slept really good last night for a change, and woke up this morning so tired and heavy. And I'm like, okay, one of these days I'll wake up and feel rested. So, Spiritual Kindergarten starts in 7 days. Your crash course to learning about energy, your clairs, chakras, and meeting your spirit guides, and understanding how to integrate this into your day-to-day life. I am looking for beta testers. My spots are filling up. If you are interested in learning how you process energy so that you understand your life better, drop beta in the comments below and I will send you all the details. Okay, so as always, this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. There will be a reading for you at some point, I promise. Alrighty. So first card that fell out of the deck was worthiness, and that is in the root chakra. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. In our root chakra is where we learn about our worthiness, because we look to our family to tell us. We look to society to show us. We look to our friends to mirror to us who we are. And then we take those and we embody them as the truth. When we embody who we are through the lens of other people, we are always going to see ourselves as, be perceived and perceive ourselves as less than, because people don't always tell you the things about you that are good. They think it's helping you to tell you the things that are not as favorable about you, thinking that it's going to help you become a better person. When really what it tells you is they see something in you that's reflecting in them. It's making them uncomfortable. So instead of them going and doing their own work, they're telling you need to change. This card is saying you need to drop those limiting beliefs. Beliefs that were put on you by other people. You drop into your body and ask yourself, am I carrying beliefs that belong to other people? And I think you'll be surprised. Even I'm surprised as my body's saying, yes, you're still carrying beliefs from other people. So I think that would be a worthy exercise. Grab your journal and ask yourself what you're carrying that is affecting your overall life, because what you start with in the root is what you build your whole life around. However, we move to the sacral chakra where it says, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. This feels very much connected to that root chakra, where if you are looking, because in the sacral chakra, this is where you're an adult. If you're looking back at your roots, the best way to be able to really suss out what's been going on is through meditation, journaling, finding ways to move this out of your body, because it will move, whether you sit with it or whether you move with it, as long as you're intending to shift it up and out of your body, it will come. But sometimes we need a little extra support. And this is where it's saying, let your guides in, let your angelic team in, let God in, let somebody come in and help remove some of the heaviness of this so that you can actually get some clarity, which is going to lead to empowerment in the solar plexus, which is a lovely thing because this is where your power lives. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your worthiness is tied up in this inability to step into your empowerment, because if you don't feel like you're worth it, of course you're not going to feel you're very powerful or very empowered. You're going to feel less than. So accepting heaven's help in allowing you to see the greatness and the glory of who you are and why you were put here, it's going to help you step into your empowerment so that you have the self-confidence and the self-worth to be able to step up and show the world what your value is, which in the heart chakra is going to bring in waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Money is energy, and we block it with our heart. It was so eye-opening for me. I was doing some money mindset work. I think it was last year, maybe beginning, I don't know. Time been's all like blurred and collapsed. And sometime in the last year, I was doing some money mindset work and learned that the inability to receive comes in the heart chakra. So when your heart is not open to receiving, you're not going to receive money. You're not going to receive love. You're not going to receive friendship. You're not going to receive whatever it is that you are looking to receive in this life, joy. You can't. You cannot receive with a closed heart chakra. You cannot. So this lower chakra work, the root, the sacral, the solar, is going to bring in waves of prosperity, because now you're going to love on yourself. You're going to be able to open your heart chakra up to the idea that you can receive everything you need, like friendship in the throat chakra. Make a date for a play day with one of or more of your friends. I have a cup over beside my bed that said, drinking with girlfriends, or girlfriends are the best therapists to drink with. That's what it says. Girlfriends are the best therapists to drink with. Now, I don't drink. I drink water, tea, but not alcohol. But the one thing the throat chakra needs is to express. Going through all of this to get to this wave of prosperity, to come to this friendship piece, friends help you process. Being able to speak out into existence what it is that you're going through, what it is that you're holding in your deepest, darkest places, is so therapeutic and helps you improve your worthiness. I've seen this happen time and again with my clients, where they've come in, they have shared something that was deep and dark and ugly, and all they've received is compassion in return. And it's deeply healing to be witnessed and held and not judged and just given love and forgiveness. Even though it may not have been ours to forgive, people need to hear that it's okay and that they're forgiven, that they did the best they could, and there's no need to keep tormenting yourself about it over and over and over again, because that's not doing anything but stealing your life force energy. Friends are your best therapists. The ones that you can really trust will help you heal things that they didn't break. That takes us into our third eye chakra and father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Now, isn't that interesting? We have accept heaven's help in the sacral chakra, empowerment in the solar plexus, and in the third eye we have father healing. And I really feel this connection between these three cards. So we have 1, 2, and then 3. When I was a kid, my stepdad, my grandfather, it always seemed to be the men around me that kept squashing my intuition, that kept squashing the truth that I was speaking and kept squashing me, which closed down my inability to trust myself, my innate wisdom that I was born with. As a little kid, I knew things. I knew how the human body worked when I was like 6 and 7 years old. I couldn't understand how no one else understood how blood ran through the body. I just knew. But I never could trust it because I had men around me. My father was absent, showed up every so often and then disappeared again. My stepfather was not a good man. And over the course even of my life, so if we look at father healing as a general masculine healing thing, over the course of my life, it's always been a man that I've lost my power to. That I've not listened to my intuition about, that I have dismissed what was clearly in front of me. I have ignored the patterns that I learned over time. These are all things that are wisdom. They're part of your third eye chakra. This father healing card feels like it's more about men in general, because they've been always sort of presented as being more authoritative than women, right? This is about taking our power back and trusting our intuition and not allowing the programming, the misogyny, the gaslighting to continue to steal our power. We have innate wisdom that we carry in ourselves, in our soul. We know things. And this card is saying the more you can heal the things that were broken by other people, in particular of the male persuasion, the more that you're going to be able to step into this empowerment in your solar plexus. And in the crown chakra, it says that this leaves you open to a soulmate relationship, because when you do healing work, it elevates you, it raises your vibration, and it aligns you with people who are in that vibration. The closer you are to remembering who you are, the more open your energy field is going to be to attract someone in who is in alignment with you. This says new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. I don't always think of a soulmate relationship as a romantic one, because I have friends who are soulmates. I have children that I birthed who are soulmates. Soulmates are people who travel in your soul circle, who have agreed to bring certain lessons into your world. Sometimes that's a love and romantic relationship, but a lot of times it's someone coming in to help you learn a lesson. Big lessons, small lessons, but lessons. Sometimes a soulmate comes in, you spend a day with them and you go, wow, that was the most impactful thing that's happened to me, and you never see them again. That too can be a soulmate relationship. You could get into a soulmate relationship with yourself where you just love yourself thoroughly, deeply, from both sides of your energetic system, from the understandings of, who you are as a person on the light side and who you are as a person on the dark, and integrating all of that and giving yourself that soulmate romantic relationship. Buy yourself flowers, dress yourself up, go out for dinner by yourself, romance yourself, candles and, rose petals on the bed before you go and, take care of business or whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you can do a soulmate relationship without another human being. However, I do feel that this summer there's going to be people starting to find each other, and there could very well be actual physical soulmate relationships, love relationships coming. This is coming through the crown chakra, which to me almost feels like a download, the way that the energy is sitting on my body. So the universe is telling us that soulmate relationships are coming. Just be patient. Okay. And that is what the cards have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. If something in here resonated with you, if you could do all the good social media things, like, follow, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave me comments. I would love to hear how these readings are resonating with you, and if you have ideas on what you would like to see. Spiritual kindergarten starting in 7 days. So, Beta, in the comments below, hit me up. You know you want to learn more about your energy. This is going to be a really fun course. And if you would like reading, there are personals open along with other ways to work with me. My link tree is in the description box below. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and have a great day. I love you. Mwah.